Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today I'm going to be playing Ultimate General Civil War once again. This is part 5, I believe, of my live stream, which came out the night the game came out on November 17th, and we're in the middle of the Battle of Bull Run. Our last video looked at the first half of that battle and saw our miserable attempt to fix the Confederates near the Stone Bridge. I absolutely botched and missed my instructions to just kind of sit there and wait for reinforcements and then attack across the ford. Instead, I took 2 brigades, marched straight across the ford north of the bridge, kept 1 brigade south at the bridge, and ended up getting both those brigades to the north shot to pieces and failed at attempting to cross the ford there. I was able on the left, however, to attack Matthews Hill, although I mistook it for, I believe it was Henry House Hill, but I mistook Matthews Hill for that hill. I did attack on the Confederate left and successfully drove the Confederates from Matthews Hill, and now we are moving toward Henry House Hill, which was the famous turning point and focal point of the actual Battle of Bull Run, where General Jackson stood like a stone wall with his brigade and helped to stem the Union tide. In this video, we will attempt to continue the attack and hopefully successfully drive Jackson back, unlike what happened in history. But we haven't been off to a great start altogether in this battle, so we'll see. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump right back into the live stream audio. Hope you guys enjoy, and let me know your thoughts below. Time to try and take the hill. Like, that's what I'm kind of debating is, do I want to keep wiping these guys out so then I've got time to move all my forces concentrated on the hill, or do I want to kind of go piecemeal? I'm worried that going piecemeal would be unwise. How are these guys fixed for ammo? Near full supply. Alright, so they're all good. Church is wounded. Oh no. Isn't he one of my guys? I'm surprised Dilger's like losing no men despite his rear being exposed. Keys, I think we can actually move across the bridge now because these guys pulled out of those earthworks. Okay. But again, he's definitely doing his job of occupying a lot of Confederates. See here, I think these are the different regiments in Jackson's brigade that are all deployed. You've got Stuart, who led a historic attack in this battle. He helped push... Can they attack this? So we gotta cross this river. Holy cow, they just like sprinted forward like banshees. Like seriously, these guys are moving way too fast. There's no way we're gonna get to... Seriously, don't melee everything, you guys. Stand back and shoot at them. You don't need to fight in the middle of a river. I mean, I guess nice that we routed them, but still. They're just gonna reform. Oh, damn. This regiment got here first. Oh, boy. Dilger, you really need to get out of there. Run. Now that B's retreating, get out of the vice grip there you were in. Howard, what are you doing? Actually, you can fire right into their flank. I think this defensive work prevents us from really being able to melee them all that effectively. So their rear is flanked. At the same time, they've got a great firing position on the enemy here. Shoot at them. Don't just run away. At least fire a volley. I don't know why they weren't shooting. So these 2 brigades drove back 1 rebel brigade. Is my artillery doing anything? Doesn't look like it. Historically, they were able to shoot. Now, I don't know if I just don't have good enough range. Yeah, it looks like they're just out of range. Maybe we can move our artillery up to this little ridge. I don't know if I'm going to have time, guys. I think I'm a little bit too cautious of a player. A lot of people play these games very aggressively, and I tend to not do that. For better or worse. Colonel William Franklin is killed. That's okay, he's not my guy, right? But that does hurt our fighting ability. Definitely hurts morale. You can see morale dropped way down. I was trying to, have them heavily outnumbered by Wilcox men charging in, but looks like Franklin's routed. Where are these guns? Brockenburgh's batteries over here. Kind of being drawn off to expose our flank to these guns that can enfilade us and fire down our line. Okay. Yikes. By the time our artillery arrives, this thing's gonna be over. Both of these guys I can't command because they're in a melee. Alright. I just don't think I'm going to be able to get up the hill. I don't think I'm going to fully rout, but I don't think I'm going to get up that hill. I'm hoping it's not a total defeat if we don't take Henry Hill. Ugh. Alright. We can reform, shift, and go at it again. As long as these guys reform. Where am I? I should get off that damn hill. Go provide my men some moral support, not just sitting in the back. Get some extra ammo up there, too. Meanwhile, these 3 brigades probably could go up Henry Hill, but if they did, they'd be, very much flanked. So I think what we'll do is we'll kind of try and at least stabilize our flank so the enemy can't send substantial reinforcements up this hill. And then at 30 minutes, we'll let these guys rest till 30 minutes, and then we'll send them back up the hill. I'm trying to get them out of the river, though. I don't think that's a very good place to be. So Keyes has successfully flanked this position. Why is he way out in front of these men? How did I get sucked into that with, like, every one of my units just got flanked? Get flanked. It's a thing you do. There you go. Rout and B. B's men are good. These bees are meant for dying, because that's just what they do. One of these days, these bees are gonna die all over you. Okay. Hopefully these guys don't fire into their rear. Dilger's done quite a bit of damage, but also lost quite a bit. Almost half. More than half his brigade. Damn if he isn't good, though. Okay. Alright. 27 minutes. I'm late. We're going to go ahead and move up the hill. Probably not enough time, but we'll see what happens. Spending too much time where there aren't objectives. Probably. at least we're obliterating some of these rebel units. I don't know if there's any carryover with their casualties. Obviously, ours get reinforcements and things like that. Now the rebels are retreating to the other side of the river. Oh, and I left these guns over here. Guys, don't kill me. I'm mismanaging this entire fight. I apologize. Whoa. Franklin in a melee? Like, really? Another Confederate melee. They really love to charge. Where's Stuart for the iconic and historic charge down my rear? To rout my brigade, right? Oh boy, Wilcox is falling apart. There's Jackson, standing like a stone wall. Haven't even seriously threatened Henry yet, I don't think. Wilcox is going to retreat. Why are you going across the river, dude? Stop doing that. Oh, shit. Granted, those aren't my artillery batteries, so I'm not that worried about it. I don't really care if they're not a unit in my corps, you know? Let's wipe out that battery. Oh, pretty much out of ammo there, okay. Wilcox retreating, Franklin retreating. At least we've got our artillery over here doing something. Aren't there 23 guns? Like, do something, guys. You're not in canister range? Really? Ugh. Confederate counterattacks. Great, as if the situation wasn't worse. Our men are exhausted from their continuous fight, and more rebels are coming in. We should defend our positions and not advance further. Okay, good to know. Contested, Henry House Hill. It's not really contested, though. Is it? Really need to get some supplies over to these men. They're pretty much very low on ammo. So there's more rebel troops coming up from the rear. This is definitely an epic battle. I was kind of worried about like the non-multi-phased engagements, but they kind of break it up okay. You can see here we've got 2 hours and 54 minutes left. So it seems we more or less defeated the enemy. Let's get these guns up. They're low on ammo too. Great. We are kind of flanking Henry though, even though we haven't done much on the frontal end. We have quite a few troops coming up on the side. Just a slight problem that they don't have any ammo. Trying to get some over to them. But if there are reinforcements coming up, that'll probably get negated pretty quick. Ugh. No, I'm using shitty smoothbores, guys. That's all I got. I'm sure, the noob mistake of making a massive battery but having shitty guns. I mean, they're doing a little bit of damage. They've inflicted 166 casualties for what that's worth. Okay, Howard, move up toward the hill. I know it said hold our position, but I think this exclamation point means if we don't contest it within 30 minutes, we lose or something like that. I don't know. Not quite sure. Okay, come on, supply wagon, get over there so we can push. So rebel supplies in our rear. Alright, so these guys will start... Oh, Keyes already has good supply. The only one who doesn't is Dilger. There you go, Franklin. Firing into their flank. Oh, shit. Can you... Wilcox, can you hold? Get up there. Get up there, Hancock. Give him a morale boost. Rebels coming fast to attack us. Hold your line. Ooh, that's a lot of rebels. A lot more rebels. We're in trouble. Come on, you need to get over there and give them more supplies. Wagons, take a risk. Be brave. Those rebels are dying, though. At least the ones over here. Oh my god, that's a lot of troops. Be brave, Hancock. There are times when a division commander's life does not count. Oh my god. They're like fucking ants. Look at all of them. Holy shit. Oh my god, like, my whole brigade just probably died right there. Did they get oh no, Franklin got surrendered. No, we just lost a whole brigade. I don't even remember who belongs to me and who doesn't. I know Dilger, that's the only one. I think Church was the other one. I don't even know where he went. I think he might have routed from the field. What are these guys over here? Ricketts? I just let a battery of artillery sit out there and do nothing the whole battle? 7 minutes, it says contest Henry Hill. So do we lose when this goes to 0? Is that like a major victory if we don't at least contest it? General consensus I'm hearing from all my commanders is retreat. Cowards. Ugh. Guys, make a run. Oh, shit. Don't. Make a run for it, Franklin. You can do it. Make a run for it. There's no one around you. Good lord. Defeat. No. Well, they only... I mean, they... we lost a lot more than them, too. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Negative 20 reputation. Plus 1 Army Corps. Church, dead. Need to replace him. It's going to cost us some money. Your officer is dead or severely wounded. You need to replace him. Okay. Sign. So what's next, by the way? Yes, yes, yes. So we can go to Shiloh, I think, next. We don't want to do that yet. Crossroads or River Crossing. So I guess these are two kind of minor battles to try and get more money. And then we can go to Shiloh, which is the next major battle. It's the first Western campaign, 1862. Is there a way to... Oh, I can. You guys are talking about not using veterans as replacements, and I should have. So we can choose rookie or veteran. Rookie is obviously cheaper, but not too much. We've got 169,000. Might as well, right?
Yes, sir.
And then Dilger as well. He's got pretty good experience to begin with, but we'll go ahead and replace him with veterans.
Yes, sir.
So max him back out. The artillery battery is an issue. So we can get 10-pound ordnance. We can get 26 of them. So we'll go ahead and equip that. It's really expensive, but those are good guns. Make sure they're veterans that are replacing. There you go. Our skirmishers were destroyed. I think you guys were suggesting maybe using cavalry instead. It was pretty bad for the Yanks, folks. It was pretty realistic, don't you think? I'm trying to think. Do we want to add another infantry brigade, a cavalry brigade? Skirmishers didn't seem to work out too well for us. Maybe cavalry? You're a fan of another division? I guess we can do 2 divisions. Create a corps. Well, it's not a division. It's a... Oh, wait, no. First corps. Extra division. Create a new division. Who do we want as the officer? William Brooks, I guess, Brigadier General.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we got a new division. Do I want to create them with slightly better weapons? They'll probably be really expensive, so we'll just do this at first. And then maybe another artillery battery, I would assume. Maybe we'll do a little bit better guns this time. Maybe we'll do some 12-pound Napoleons.
Yes, sir.
Can we maybe make an 8-gun battery? We've got money to do that. We could increase it a little bit more, right?
Sir, yes,
I just don't want to spend all my money on that, right? Well, we still have some money left over. Okay. So, I think we max these guys out at 1,500 men.
sir, yes, sir.
Now, the weapons are going to suck, but we may just have to live with that. So, I feel like, by the way, this could easily be turned into a play-to-win game where it's like, you get extra money if you just give us $5.99. Fortunately, they haven't done that, but they could. Wouldn't be that crazy. Spend a little bit of extra money to get a better commander. No perks available for any of our units. Although, no, it actually looks like Webb can get a perk. So we're going to go with discipline training, morale, and efficiency. Okay, so we've got 2 divisions now, guys, based on your feedback. Some 6,000 troops now. We got to add 1 more to each of our divisions. So what are your thoughts on what it should be? Cavalry, skirmishers, what do you think? With the understanding that we're going into the Western campaign. You guys are split between infantry and cav. For the more experienced one, we'll go cav. And we'll see what weapons we can get. Can't afford that. Could go with the Colt. Or the Sharps is a little bit cheaper. We'll go with the Sharps. Oh, we don't have enough of them. I don't want to go with the Palmetto. These are worthless weapons. Like, it's a ancient weapon. Just not worth it, in my opinion. But they're all we can do. Guess we'll have to do it, right?
Yes, sir.
So 750 horsemen, and then here maybe we do another infantry brigade. Can we afford the full amount? Yes, we can. So 1 3-brigaded division with 24 guns, 1 2-brigaded division with some cavalry and 24 guns. 10-pound ordnance and 12-pound Napoleons are the weapons we have. For our guns, we used up pretty much all our money. 8,300 reserves. Should we need more replacements, we still are limited to 1 corps. I think we'll up our supplies, just use what money we have left to do that. And then maybe we go into one of these smaller engagements, either June 25th River Crossing, which is the Western Theater, I guess, maybe in Kentucky or West Virginia. And then the Crossroads, February 1862. And then we followed up with Shiloh as the grand campaign. But I think we'll go River Crossing, Crossroads, Shiloh is kind of the direction we're going. Now, if we look at our reputation, thanks to that defeat, a -10 morale. Reputation is critically low, so the government cannot support you with extra resources. The morale of your troops is seriously affected when we're in danger of being relieved from command if we get defeated in our next battle. Unfortunately, these minor battles don't give us much of a perk in terms of reputation. The most we could get back up to is 15 before Shiloh. And if Shiloh goes wrong, then we are relieved no matter what. But I think we're going to go with these 2 minor battles to try and build our forces up, gain some experience, gain some more strength, and maybe be able to make our army a little bit bigger before we go to Shiloh. But damn, this game is epic. There is a lot of fighting. I mean, there's a lot more major battles in the full version, which isn't out yet because it's still in early access. And, you know, we've been playing for going on 3 hours now, and I feel like we're barely scratching the surface. All right, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's going to just about do it for this one. As you can tell, the Battle of Bull Run did not go well for the Union. I mismanaged almost every aspect of the fight, and then the Confederates ended up outnumbering us by the end and ended up more or less routing us in a very similar ode to what happened historically. I will have one more video from this particular series that I'll take a look at in the next video. So the Union General Thomas Hancock Grant will have one more attempt at victory. You can see here our reputation is getting very low, and if that goes into the zeros, then we actually are removed from command and the campaign ends. So we'll see if we can continue further in our next video. But until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.